Hi guys, karibuni sana to yet another episode of Miss No Idea Farm. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're not new, thank you so much for keeping it Miss No Idea Farm. Before we start, if you haven't yet subscribed, please press the red button down below. And if you have subscribed, please share it with your network, with your friends, your relatives, your boos, your bays, your everyone's, none, literally everyone, you know. And if you haven't liked it, please press that like button, and you can share and you can comment if you want to. I genuinely hope that you guys are keeping safe wherever you are and that you're observing the directives. Please stay safe, because clearly Rona ain't going nowhere anytime soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story times I did. If you haven't yet watched it, please go watch it. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening that are not nice. Police brutality, racism. Man, it's not a good time now, but hopefully I trust that things will get better. But I genuinely hope that you guys are safe and that your mental health mostly is a priority for you. I hope you're also taking care of your mind, your soul, as much as you are taking care of your bodies. So let's get to it. Today I'm going to be doing a favorites video. This is my second one. I did one last year when I was starting out. I liked that one. I liked how raw and honest it was. So I am going to be doing another one because my favorite things have definitely changed. So I've divided them into categories. First I am going to be starting with food. So the first thing I'm going to be starting with, trust me to be my own plug, is my homemade chili. If you haven't watched my IGTV video, I did a step-by-step recipe. I was disappointed at first, but now after trying it out in food, it's actually really good. I love it. I did my second giveaway also. My friend, took the other jar because there were two. I made so much chili and I loved it. But that chili almost gave my peeps heart attacks. My parents coughed. They had to stay outside until I was done. And yes, I also coughed and sneezed, and my hands really itched, I think for hours on end, because that chili was the real deal, if you know what I mean. The next one is going to be this juice, ukwaju juice. Ukwaju in English is tamarind, and by Azam. I think Azam is a Tanzanian company. It's only 50 shillings, you guys, and it's so good. I love it cold. I've tried it severally and I like it. I feel like if you've been to the coast and tried ukwaju juice ya mkwaju, you'll enjoy this one. So try it. What else? Oh, this is just a disclaimer that none of these products are sponsored. I'm just doing a list of my favorite things. They're not sponsored yet. The yet is very important. Next category is going to be skincare, facial products, because mascara is not skincare, is it? Sunscreen, guys. I don't know if you guys use sunscreen. Hydro Boost by Neutrogena, broad spectrum SPF 50. I really like sunscreen. I feel like it keeps your skin hydrated and it also protects you from the sun. So if you're stepping out, or even if you're not, like hata kama uko kwa nyumba, imagine just use sunscreen. It's such a good product for your skin. And I've been on a skincare routine for like 2 weeks now. I've not shared it with you guys yet because I feel like we should give it time, you know. Skincare routines that some results are not usually immediate. They take time, and I'd like to take time, maybe give it a 3-month window. I don't know, but maybe I can share my start of the journey and then give you a review 3 months. I don't know, I've not figured out that video yet. So till then. Oh, and also, I am not left-handed. I usually shoot my videos on selfie mode because I feel like this really does it for me. So the images are usually inverted. Yeah. So if you see me, if you watch this video, this is my right hand, but it may look like it's my left hand on your side. Because I think 1, 2, 3 people, 3 of my friends have asked, 3 of my new friends have asked me, "Hiya, you're left-handed?" I'm like, nope, sis. Nah, bro, I am right-handed. This is my right hand. So the second product is going to be this Lash Sensational Full Fun Effect mascara by Maybelline. I like it. I really do. I have nice lashes though, but like, imagine having nice lashes and nice mascara. They look cute. Yeah, so if you can invest in good mascara, I've been to the ghetto for mascara, and I feel like this is my year of changing all those ghetto shit, you know. I have also been to the ghetto of lipstick until my sister decided, nah, we are going to upgrade ya. So I still use Huda. I did a review of them sometime last year. Yes. So I've done food, I've done skincare. Next, I'm going to plug a YouTube channel. It's called Def Media K. I've realized there's 2. There's Def Media K and there's Def Media KE. Whichever one you choose, it's okay. There's enough room for all birds to fly in the sky. So chaguo ni lako. For those interested in learning sign language, I feel like these are such plugs. Initially, I used what was that channel called? Because I just searched I didn't search American Sign Language, God forbid. I searched sign language for dummies, and the first so you know how search engine optimization works. The most popular videos are usually on top, or the sponsored ones are usually on top, and then the least popular and maybe unsponsored ones are usually chini. So I was just like, oh, let me pick this one. I didn't give it much thought. Then it hit me, I am using American Sign Language and I'm Kenyan. Why the hell? There's nothing wrong with broadening your spectrum, but like, I feel like I should zingatia my roots first, you know, my peeps. Because let's think about it. If I decide to take this sign language thing further than just doing self-education, you know, the first deaf people I'm going to be interacting with, see, they're going to be Kenyan, so I might as well learn Kenyan Sign Language. I hope you guys have gotten my point. I feel like I've rambled, but life's short. So yeah, Def Media KE, no, Def Media K or Def Media Kenya, whichever you choose. The next category is going to be apps. I feel like I'd be such a bad person if I didn't plug these apps. First app is Snapchat. Snapchat filters are so good. I'm not saying that you don't look good or anything, but like, they are so cute. They give you that extra attitude. But yeah, be comfortable in your own skin, yeah? Don't rely on filters a lot. You are enough, man. The next app is going to be Notes. Notes, I use Notes on my phone. It's such a reliable app. You're in a mat and an idea just pops up for your next YouTube video. First thing you're going to, as much as I advocate for pen and paper, I feel like your phone is the closest thing to you. Just jot it down, write it down, note it down on your phone. Notes app. Some phones use Note. Some phones come with the app, the default app. I think all phones use Kujana Notes. Yeah, it's a default app, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a phone without a Notes app. Some call it Notepad, some notes, whatever, just notes. Whew, whew, whew. I need me a drink because wow, I've spoken a lot. The next category is going to be art category and content. I call it art and content. I have taken a special interest in Ijoma Kola. I hope I've said it the right way. Ijoma Kola's content. That babe puts in effort. Wow. She's goals for real, for real, for real. I mean, I've really liked a lot of content creators in my life since I started watching vlogs. I don't know when, but like I feel a special connection to her content, especially her blog. There's one she talked, oh god, do I always have to have side stories? There's one she talked about the 2 types of social media sharers. I feel like you guys should go watch it. I should plug it in pale kwa description box. It's not watch it, read it. It was a blog, not a vlog. Yeah, and like after watching it, I felt so comfortable and I really related to her because I am a social media sharer type B. Yeah, she described us as very authentic because we put out our hearts out there, you know, because there's peeps who just post a photo and put an emoji and that's it. And then there's those ones who put a photo and it has to be accompanied by a long caption talking about bits of yourself. And yeah, she goes on to describe how she talked about her miscarriage, you know, like putting out yourself out there. And I kind of really related to social media sharer B. And whichever person you are, you're okay. Uko tu sawa, imagine brother, ama sister. Usiwai tense. We can't all be the same, and I think that's the beauty of life, yeah. So Ijoma Kola, if you haven't yet gotten on that, you should. The next one, which I also learned from her and I really enjoy, is Google Arts and Culture. You guys, wow, I love that app so much because I've been to Van Gogh Museum from the comfort of my own home, and it's not the same as googling the Nini itself. Like this app gives you a virtual tour of that museum, so you should check it out for the art enthusiasts and for the curious people, you know. Just go check it out. You might find something you really like. It worked for me. I think last week I discovered her. She wrote this blog, I think in April. Then I discovered her 2 weeks ago via Lonzi's content. Oh, guy, Lonzi Mushemi also of over 25 has really good content. She's really putting out her content, and it's so good. Like, she puts effort. Like, you can see, I know you guys can see, I know some of you guys can relate to what I'm saying. Like, there are some people who put their heart in their art, you know. Yeah, so what's next? Adele Onyango's Legally Clueless. If you guys are not listening to that, what are you listening to? I feel like she really does a good job, and her guests are usually so entertaining. Wow, I love people who talk about their experiences like that. Like, unaona huyu mseme put effort. Is so sexy, man. I don't know. You guys should try Legally Clueless if you haven't, by Adele Onyango. I really like Adele and her content and what she stands for. Next, still on art and content, my drawing book. Ding, ding, ding. A friend of mine recently, okay, not really recently, it was like in Feb. She's my childhood friend. She reminded me that I used to draw at one point of my life. But I used to draw. I had a book with designs. I wanted to be a designer when I was in primary school. So I'd draw female bodies and dresses. Hey, kwana jiona ule designer Miss Mutungi, the designer, you know. I was out there putting my work out there, and then I don't know, like that age is usually very experimental, so I feel like I switched my focus from that design stage, and then I moved to law, and then I moved to medicine.
If you have any problem with your anatomy, don't hesitate to call on us. We will render our services free of any charge, even in local currency. So, boy, let's go. Au revoir. Au revoir.
You know, and now I am in monitoring and evaluation. It's not something I studied for, but I love it and I enjoy it currently. Yeah, so but I did commerce marketing. So pale kwea whoop whoop. Yeah, so I needed to channel that inner creative child in me, and she's coming through, by the way. Even tu sionyesha. But yeah, I really like what I'm doing with my free time. But now the problem is I got me 2 colors. The reason why I bought that type is because when I was younger, that is what I used to use. But now you see, things change over time. They introduce new products in the market. It was just an attachment issue. But then I used it and I was like, shit, this is really bad. Maybe their products have really changed over time and not for the better. Siwa plug, justaki kwa embarrass, because you are really fond childhood memory when I used to draw and shade with you guys. But wow, may change. Now I have to go get better colors because the struggle. Next category, Nigerian modern movies. Oga. Let me tell you guys something. I don't know, but I feel like everyone I've interacted with closely has had a Nigerian face in primary. Maybe your help was a Nigerian movie stan, so you'd watch by default. If not your help, maybe your mom or your aunt. And then, because I feel like my cousins and I were exposed to Nigerian movies at a very early stage of our lives. Power of Love, shout out. It remains one of my favorite. I actually rewatched it this year. Yeah. And it was such a good movie, man. So recently, during this quarantine period, I stumbled upon a Nigerian movie on Netflix. Oh, yeah. I lost interest at one point because of that witchcraft. That witchcraft Nini didn't do it for me, man. When I was old enough to actually form an opinion for myself and be like, this is not for me, imagine. So I moved away from it for a long time, but now I've reconnected with that bit of my childhood again. And there are modern Nigerian movies that are actually really good if you haven't tried them. The first one, I'll plug it here. I feel like I should do like 2 photo plugs for the things that I've mentioned, and I don't have them physically, you know. Chief Daddy. It was so funny, man. I don't know. And I thought like, maybe I was just bored and thought that this will be it for me. But like, I kinda went down that rabbit hole and found myself watching more movies that I actually enjoyed. Modern Nigerian films. Let me plug like 2 more. Isoken. I enjoyed Isoken. And which other one? Why am I forgetting the name of that movie? Okay, let me plug another one. Merry Men. Yeah, it was actually good. Please don't hate on those movies. Ati mkizi compare huku na ma movies za wapi. Support local, support African content. You know how I do with their books, man. Like, Nigerian content is good. The next and the last 20 minutes. my next category of my faves is not a thing. They are not things, they are people. In my last video, I noticed I did a bonus point on the kind of people I liked. And I still like women who live unapologetically, for sure, who are very opinionated and strong. And I feel like I'm coming to self, like I feel like I am that kind of woman. So today's category of my favorite people, nice people. Have you ever just looked back and thought to yourself like, wow, I have met really bad people, like really mean people, unnecessarily mean, who are probably just projecting, and like they've caused me so much pain, such that like I really appreciate nice people. Of course I've healed and moved on, because girl, ain't nobody got time. Hatushindangi huko, imagine. Such that when you come across a nice person, you really embrace them, like uko tu, like this is such a nice person, I'd love to be friends with this person, you know. So this is a nice people appreciation post. I feel like I've done this before, man. But yeah, like nice people do it for me, bana. If you're nice and you know it, clap your hands. If you're nice and you know it, clap your hands. If you're nice and you know it and you really want to be friends with, if you're nice and you know it, hit me up.
To play music, not be small thing. Which kind of band they play like this?
Yeah, let's be friends, nice people. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, my journal. I have talked about on my. By the way, do you guys follow me on Instagram? I'll plug my Instagram. What I've said, I'll plug Ijoma's blog, and now my Insta. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I love journaling. I feel like it's such a good outlet for anything that you're going through. You know, sometimes you can be in funks. You start asking yourself, why isn't my content taking off? I feel like most of my anxiety is usually around my content, because there's a way I see myself in my head that does not translate to what I see in terms of output and numbers. Let me just be honest, man. So I'm usually like, is this really it for me? So I get in a funk, like in a hella funk for like 2 days, and then I'm just like, hey, please. There are things that are beyond your control that you shouldn't be stressing about. Imagine I'll keep putting out content. Iki work, well and good. Iki work, pia, well and good. Because I'm either winning or I'm winning. I'm not giving myself space for, oh, at least you try. No. Iki tu ina work. You must work content creation. What are your favorite things? Whatever category you choose, please share them pale chini to interact, ni engage, nisikie kutoka kwenyu. I feel like you've had so much from me, man. So I am ready to hear from you guys also. So yeah, that's been 23 minutes of my favorite things. I genuinely hope you guys have enjoyed it. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and stay safe. Bye. Sending hella love and light your way. Yes. Kwaherini.